The first thing you'll want to prepare ahead of time for the campers is the plastic cups. This step will be too complicated and will involve tools that won't be safe for them to use. And so what you'll want to do first is the holes you'll be making are the holes for the dowels, which will be going approximately this height of the cup. You'll also be making holes for the spoons for the dispensing system as well. And so that's what we're going to work on. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is make holes for the dowels. Now what we've done is simply gone about probably 6/8 of an inch from the very bottom of the cup, which for us, that bottom rim right here, go about that same distance again to about right there, and that's where we start. Now you can use a marker, a permanent marker, to mark that spot if it's easier, but we've mostly just been eyeballing it. So we're going to go in and make a hole there. It's important that this is even across, so it strikes right in the middle of the cup on the base, and that the height is the same as the other side. And once I've got it there, just want to push that one all the way through. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of open these holes up a little bit. Now if you have other means of making holes, that's fine, but I just want to show you what we've been doing. Alright, next thing is you take your scissors and we're just going to widen that hole a little bit. So we're just going to twist it slowly here, just to make those bigger. Alright, so then when you have your dowel, you just want to check to make sure that the holes are big enough for your dowel. So we're just going to shove that in there. Maneuvering there. You do want it to be on the tight side, firm, not too big of holes, because they can always stretch a little bit, the dowels. Okay, there we go. So there's our very first step. We just want to make sure that the holes were in the cup. Alright, that's step one. Okay, now that we've cut our holes and made sure that the dowel does fit in them, I went ahead and removed the dowel from the cup. We won't be needing that until when the campers actually assemble it. The next step is preparing the holes for the spoons, which are the dispensers. And what I've done here is I measured off 2 inches from the bottom of the cup. The 2 inches from the bottom of the cup is the top of that slot. If you can see it right there, it's approximately 1 inch wide and just maybe 2/8 of an inch high. It's pretty slim. If it helps at all, the idea is that you want the spoon to fit in there. It's about the depth of the spoon. Okay. Alright. So what I did was, what might probably be helpful for you is to actually mark it. So I did the 2 inches. I marked that, then went a little bit below and marked the bottom of it, and on either side making it parallel and above the hole, equal sides on both parts, is the 2 side marks there. Okay, so if you have a straight knife that's nice and sharp, you can use this and just make your cuts. Or another method that we've been using is using the hole punch to make some initial holes in it, and then using scissors to cut it out the rest of the way. So I'm just going to get in here. Scissors. Okay. Make some quick cuts here. Okay. Again, it doesn't have to be overly exact, but you just want to have something in there that you can put the spoon in. Okay? So there's one hole and there's the other. Now the cup is prepared.